Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Showing the slab in today's game, Luke McNeil.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go at the plate. Avery Ortiz. The wind and the pitch. Outside. So we're underway here in game 2. And he deals. Hard ground ball, base knock.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So digging in, Charlie Carter. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the center fielder. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This is off the plate, and it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The pitch. Got a good eye there. Two-0. Now fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs.
Number 10.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. And now the right fielder. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. All loaded up here in game 2. Up and in. And that is ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And the batter will be the shortstop. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Oh, 1 down. Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Throw into third. Save. He beats it.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the rookie third baseman.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's the catcher, Ian Doherty. And that one fouled off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in Game 2 of the World Series. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's the first baseman. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The All-Stars out front here, 3-0. And we're back. And on the hill today, Sam Garcia.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Now it's the shortstop, Colby Shelton. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Top of the zone for a called strike. Kicks and deals. Out towards right center field. Moving under it. And it's caught for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And now Dale Thomas. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And ball one. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That includes the designated hitter.
Now it's the DH. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And the first offering is not close. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Now the corner for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is number 19.
The designated hitter. Number 19.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. And there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year. I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the batting order turns over. Avery Ortiz, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one drilled left field. That's back. And that one's gone. His second homer this series, and they add a run. It's 4-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And the batter now, Charlie Carter. First pitch just misses. One down, base is empty. That misses. And now 2-0. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs They kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it. It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
2 down, nobody on. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here is Ty Evans.
Ty Evans.
The pitch. In the air, right field, on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And now the rookie second baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, number 6.
2 outs, bases empty. Now the left fielder.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Popped up. Has this one sized up. He makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, number 10.
Number 10.
McNeil back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Number 2 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The shortstop takes a ball. That one misses. Now 3-1. Foul ball. And he walked him.
Now batting, number 17.
Here's the third baseman. Struck out looking his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Next pitch misses way outside. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Man at first. Now here is Ian Doherty. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one is upstairs. Two outs. That to right. Makes his way towards it. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. And here's the rookie catcher, number 28.
The catcher, number 28.
Here comes a pitch. Swung on, ball two. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now the center fielder. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. The line to kick the pitch. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now the lefty waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Armando Albert at the plate now. That's ball one. Garcia, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Well, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Throws to first. That's it out.
Now batting, shortstop, Colby Shelton.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Colby Shelton. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Game 2 of the World Series. And now the first baseman, number 12.
Number 12.
And a pitch. This one in the air right field. Evans moving under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Next is the designated hitter. Went down on strikes his first time through. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a 2-2. That's down and in. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's the second baseman, Avery Ortiz. He's already homered here in this one. Outside corner, there's a strike. Yo, 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Carter. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, 1 now. Slider misses outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Dale
Third
Thomas.
baseman, Dale Thomas.
The lefty fires. That one misses. Ball one.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
That's outside. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the DH. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. This is off the inside. 1-0.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Thomas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this is inside. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. At the belt and fires. This one lifted in the air, left field. Carter racing over to make the catch.
The right fielder, number 2, Ty Evans.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty Evans. There's a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And downstairs.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. And that skips into dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And here it comes.
Account full.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Number 7.
One down. Now it's the second baseman. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. The All-Stars out front, 4-1. Now it's going to be number 23.
The center fielder, number 23.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. One up, one down. And now the right fielder. That one not close. And it's 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fastball for a strike. That's outside, and it's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Up and in, and it's a full count. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And delivers outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That just misses. 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, number 31.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Number 17, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And that's the strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, number 6.
The left fielder, number 6.
The wind to the pitch. That misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
That one a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each hitter. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 16.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder. His first at bat was a strikeout.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Ian Doherty.
The catcher, Ian Doherty.
The wind and the pitch. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Slater is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Smith warming up as well. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here's the first baseman. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH. That clips the corner. Two outs. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Now 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Avery Ortiz. And there's the strike. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Armando Albert. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Albert, 22 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. The line of the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Colby Shelton. Just missed.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
On the ground, right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the third baseman, Dale Thomas.
Now the third baseman, Dale Thomas. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
In the dirt, and that's ball 2. Just missed. Number 14 waits on deck. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Charlie Carter. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Number 23, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
And at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Well, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball one there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, number 14. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now the lefty. That one down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So up next, Ty Evans. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a curve drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Drew Blake, the left-hander, up and throwing. Weber, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 0-2. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Number 7 in the box again. Takes a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carter makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now the left fielder. That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 2. This to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. We go to the 8th, and now the shortstop, number 2.
Number 2.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pit.
New pitcher on now, Ryan Slater. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the third baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. Going along.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Inside, almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And he lays down a bunt. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Liner, caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 8th. That clips a corner. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Weber.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the catcher. He's already homered in this game. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And fires in a fastball at 95.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Number 16 stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped, but foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
One down, base is empty. Got him. That's the second out. And now the first baseman, Armando Alvarez. In there at the knees for a strike. Two outs. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right-handed reliever. Bunting, and it's in the air. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely. To the top of the order now, and the batter now, Colby Shelton. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And the righty deals. On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brandon Neely.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the DH.
Number 19.
And a pitch. Just missed. Pulls that one foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And a pitch. Batted by him for the play.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. That one pushed foul. 0-2 now. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Carter, the next to hit, takes outside. To the right side, and he grabs it, foul. Right-hander kicks, deals, and it's fouled away. Righty delivers. Ground ball left side. Now a jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. The All-Stars with the lead 6-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Drew Blake. Now here is Dale Thomas.
The third baseman, Dale Thomas.
And here it comes. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-0. Blade, in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Number 14 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a curve is down and in. The pitch. And another ball. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Evans, batting with one down, takes a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Oh, 0-2 now. That one missing inside. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. 2 away.
Now batting, number 7.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, number 7. Outside low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field none.
1 strike away. In the air to left center. Under it. And that'll do it.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the home team, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.